Like a barstool argument that got overserved and grabbed a microphone, Kid and Crew spiral from judging ageless celebrities to wrecking politics, relationships, and their own dignity. With a little baseball tossed in, just to pretend this is a normal conversation. Welcome to episode 2314 of the Goin Deep Show for April 9th, 2026.
Paper crowns and polished lies, numbers carved into your hide, grinning like obedient spies for the cameras that decide. Windows bolted, curtains crawl, something foul behind the pane. They cool, look at me, you small, pathetic sheep, so no one dares to use their brain. There's a rhythm in the ceiling now. Tap, 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 shut the fuck up, bow. It's a clean, bright holiday. Everything's been scrubbed and flayed. Plates are warm, your hands are cuffed. Nothing here worth questioning, you gutless fuck. Signatures in trader ink, promises that curdle fast. Every oath begins to sink the moment cowards learn to last. There's a garden far away where the soil vomits up the dead. They lift their empty jars and bray. We've had our fill, now go back to bed. There's a signal in their plastic speech, a truth too sharp for worms like you to reach. It's a clean, bright holiday. Nothing left that you can say. Count the corpses, file them neat. Dress the slaughter in a tweet. They changed the names again. Easier that way. Harder for spineless shits like you to remember what they stole today. Our maps erased and redrawn clean. Lines that bend but never bleed. Someone wins someone's machine gun dream. Same rigged game, new shiny breed. You can hear it if you're not deaf, in the hum beneath your floor. Like a door behind a door, behind a door, behind a door, behind a lock. Fucking, it's a clean, bright holiday. Watch your soul dissolve away. Keep it light, keep it contained. Nothing lost that can't be renamed. And they'll laugh while you're screaming its name. You trained fucking slave.
So today's episode of the show, I'm going to do a tribute at the end of it. Tribute to you, Sean, Mr. El Presidente. I'll cut your name out, don't worry about that.
Oh, I'm not worried.
I know you called me by my real name like first thing on the show the other day. I'm like, whatever, fuck it. Who gives a shit at this point?
I'm sure at some point all of us, there's a drop on there accidentally somewhere.
Yep.
And it always is followed by, oh, take that out. Yeah, okay, I'll get on that.
Hey, my name does not need to be hidden to protect the innocent any longer.
Keep your mouth. Oh, yeah, you're the bad boy of the group now, man. We're not going to get into the details on why, but you are straight up the bad boy. You're a bad mamma jamma. You're going to get new tattoos. You're going to have a scar somewhere on your face.
I'll probably get them all for free if.
Yeah, you're quite the bad mamma jamma.
Going to be like Prison Break.
So there's so many things I want to get to today. But one of the things I wanted to show you first before we begin is I have this new way. I showed you guys kind of what I move on my screen, you can see on that screen, but what I've done is I've organized things in a whole different situation.
So the first thing, though, off bat, it says call the listener line.
Yes.
So we got to plug that right away, right?
Right, and that's one of the things I'm going to do. And I found a bunch of old ones that I'm collecting and some newer ones that have come in. I talked to Wally, who has appendix out yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I call him and I'm like, I'm just leaving surgery. I'm like, oh shit, surgery? What the fuck happened? He had
Did it?
I got a random message from him last weekend. Haven't talked to him since the fall.
He's like, I
when
need to
got
masturbate
ghosted.
to
No,
somebody.
I literally just got a hi. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And so like I gave it like the, like 45 minutes. I'm like, I can't like send it back right away. I said, so because it was funny because it came through, and even my daughter, she's like, what is he doing messaging you? And she's like, you gotta wait. I'm like, well, obviously.
Yeah.
So I did. So I like responded back and said hi. Nothing. I'm like,
Are you
motherfucker.
serious? Are you fucking
I'm
serious?
Not, I can fucking show
They can
you,
wait
dude.
3 days the
Yep.
next time.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's fucked
yeah.
up.
Out of nowhere, and then nothing. Absolute radio fucking silence. I'm like, you fucking dick.
One of his buddies got a hold of
I
his
don't know.
phone
What the
and
fuck's the
texted him.
point?
I can tell you, I think it is what it is. Okay, this is when during my
I
single.
don't care,
You know
but,
damn well what he's
I
doing.
don't care.
He wants to
Like,
jack off the thoughts of you. Him interacting with you, even for the 2
Yeah.
seconds, he's
and I'm
using
like,
his imagination.
Well, that's exactly like I don't care, but it's like really like what the fuck, dude? Like be a goddamn adult.
I was
Like,
so I was gonna call him last night to kind of check in on him, and I totally fucking get tied up watching baseball.
You'll have that.
So yeah, I
Tis the
forgot.
season.
It is, man. I'm fucking feeling great about it. I'm like a junkie though when it starts. Like last night, I'm laying in bed. I have my laptop next to me with 4 games on it, and then the TV with 1 game on it. And I'm looking at stats on my iPad, and I'm looking at stuff, looking up new players. Well, I haven't heard of this guy. Who's the new guy? I got to know everything. I got to watch it all. Woke up yesterday morning and watched the daily recap. Woke up this morning. I sat down and watched. I'm like, hey, come here, girls. Let's watch the daily recap. And we watched all the highlights, and it's a thing, I mean,
Baseball porn.
I've replaced my drinking problem with a baseball problem, I think, is what has happened. And
There are worse addictions.
I think that,
So.
As long as it doesn't replace porn. So
you know what, though? I haven't, from time to time, I'll glance a little bit. I rely too much on that Mix app. I showed you that the other day.
yeah.
The Mix app is just a bunch of hot chicks. It's just a ridiculous flow of hot chicks. You know about this?
No.
It's an app that you, it's kind of, it reminds me of the early days of Tumblr. But it used to be called Stumble Upon. Back in the day, there was a site called Stumble Upon. And what it does, you collect, oh God, why does it censor? Fucking
It's because you're a little
censor.
kid at heart.
So anyway, you collect these images of whatever you want. So I just go through and I pick out some of the more choice pictures of stuff. Monica Bellucci. Mix.com/going deep. Go check it out. GOINDEEP. That's our collection of, it's essentially our old Tumblr just kind of reimagined into a new format. It's a lot of more stylish, elegant, not a lot of, straight up, here's the glistening lips of my
Tasteful.
pussy.
It's tasteful.
Much more
tasteful nudes.
Oh, that's
There
a
we
nice.
go. A little taco of the morning.
Take a taste of that one.
You did say you were here for the tacos this morning in your
Yes.
coffee cup. Well, there
I
you
love
go.
that coffee cup. Yeah.
So anyway, that's what we get totally off on a tangent now.
Yeah,
with
the
that.
phone
we gotta
number
go
to
back to the
call.
listener line. Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you this. Okay, so I have my stuff set up in this kind of way now, and I can. I showed you this before. I hit the button and go to the next thing. But what I do is I have it now set up. So here's the thing. Look what it says right there. Right there is the thing to do what you just said.
989-314-3314.
I'll never forget the number again because
There
it's
you go.
always
I like
on the
it.
screen. So then I can just,
Brilliant.
I can click back and forth. But what I thought is a cool thing to do would be to go like this and just randomly pick. And then you guys say stop like we're playing the goddamn press your luck. Ready? On your mark. Get set, hat trick. Here we go.
Stop.
Hot stuff. Oh, this is perfect way to start the show. This is so perfect way to start the show. Okay. I'm gonna play a song now because you know how I like to come up with the Paralyzed Hottie of the Week song or Mr. Clean Skanky Got Goblin Whore. So this morning I came up with one because I have a list of hot chicks, older ladies that you would bang. So I thought I need a new of the week song for this. All right. So here it is. This is our new of the week song for the Would You Still Bang the Hot Lady? Ready?
Hot old ladies, I'd probably still throw it in. But then worry about keeping a boner or boinking them. Because I'd look at their fucked up face and think I'm banging them while they're melting like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark of the Week.
It's always going to be of the week.
dust that
So
off.
what do you think? You like our new intro for that? I don't know what the acronym for that one is. It's gonna be a little bit longer than the others.
I need the little shaker so I can like do that on the side. Like,
Use
what's
that
that
little like jack
percussion? Yeah, you know, there's a name for it, like a little percussion instrument that has like
That's
like that the rice shaker thing. You know what I'm talking about?
So this was
like
my-
not a
That's like
maraca,
Pete
but
Hegseth making that motion the other day.
Oh yeah, what was up with that shit? But anyway, let's get to these hot bitches, okay? Now, what they've done them some decent amount of finding pictures of them that aren't too bad. These aren't like the shitty fucked up ones. Like, look what happened to Meg Ryan's face. You know, they picked out ones that are pretty good. So, by the way, this was the one I did. This is the subject that I picked this morning. Just came through. Iconic lead ladies of the 80s rom-coms. Okay, now Meg Ryan back in the day.
Oh yeah, Inner Space was a great movie. by the way.
Space, her in Top Gun. Oh my God, Goose is throwing it into her. I was like, wow, Goosey McGooser.
And now it's just John Mellencamp's throwing it into her.
See,
so-
okay, this is a very interesting dynamic, okay? I think she's downgraded her face so much that John Mellencamp, they kind of swung in both directions. Like, you ever look at like a guy who's a pop star from the 80s and go like, why are they a pop star? And then you kind of look at him and go like, now from an older perspective, you're like, oh, okay, I can see what their appeal was, how they looked and stuff. My ex loved John Mellencamp, Blondie, loved John Mellencamp. I was like, why the fuck do you like John Mellencamp? I mean, I like his music, but
rural America, man.
so John Mellencamp and Meg Ryan. But okay, so like let's look at these fucking God, you fucking advertising. Okay, so like she's fucked her face. She really has gone and fucked her face right up. But here's the thing: would you still throw it in her?
Heck yeah.
That's the question.
Hell yeah.
You would
there's
still.
no hesitation there.
Yep.
You would-
None whatsoever.
Okay.
Love
Now,
Sleepless
at the
in
end of this,
Seattle.
you have to pick out one that you have to throw it in over
Okay.
all others. Okay, so there's about 8 of them. I think there's 6 to 8. Patrick, would you throw it in her?
Yeah.
You'd throw it in Meg Ryan?
Yeah.
What would you do to her? Would you strap on or would you like lickety split?
I mean, my brain immediately went to like licking her pussy, so I guess that.
Okay, there
that
you
was
go.
That was the instinct there.
I'd
Because then
take
I don't
it.
have to look at her bad plastic surgery.
See, I would. I'd want a BJ, so I just look at the top of her head.
Well, see, there you go.
And those lips are very dick sucking lips. I mean, come on, that's good. All right, here we go. Next up on the list, Daryl Hannah, who, by the way, what is up with these girls marrying rock stars? She is now married to Neil Young.
Yeah, it has been for a while.
I guess I didn't realize that.
Nope.
Now,
Nope.
you would not. Now,
Nope.
I'm not gonna lie. When she was younger, she has a very masculine
Yeah.
look about her now, doesn't she? Looks almost more feminine here, but very tranny. A lot of tranny things going on here with the Daryl
I
Hannah.
wouldn't splash in it at all.
I like you always said. You already said no, Patrick.
No.
We're not doing Daryl Hannah. Is it because Neil Young's cock's been in her mouth?
I mean, like, okay, if young Daryl Hannah had like a dick, I would let her throw it in me.
Whoa!
That could be fun.
I'm liking that. Young Daryl Hannah, you're out there, or you getting some hat trick action. No splashiness though, for Mr. El Prez.
Nope.
All right, Robin Wright Penn.
Yeah.
Yes, for damn sure.
For sure.
As you wish.
Anything she could, I'd let her do things to me that I probably haven't done either. She's pretty good still. I'd do that, Robin
Yep.
Wright Penn. You know, I forgot she was in The Princess Bride. I forgot she was like one of the main there. Because what was her big thing? She was on House of Cards, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. A few other really good movies too.
Forrest Gump.
Melanie Griffith.
Fuck yeah.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah.
There's a
girl,
movie,
it's
Something
still-
Wild, that she was in with Ray Liotta, and really good movie.
Yeah, I'd probably still do that too. She seems to like she's got
And
some.
her daughter too.
I would only make her daughter watch. That's what I would do. But that's just me.
Oh, there you go.
Because her daughter would get all worked up and shit and be like, I want some of that. I'd be like, sorry, only old people. We're only doing old people. Okay, so Jennifer Grey here, who is the Ferris Bueller's sister. She'll always be Ferris Bueller's sister. She didn't have anything else besides Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing and Ferris Bueller's sister. Would you throw it in her? Patrick first.
Yes.
Yes, those curls and that hair and the face. She did the nose job thing.
Yes, she did.
Made her look like a whole different person.
Nope. Nope.
Is that a good or bad thing? You would not throw it in her.
Nope. Again, I only could choose one at the end. So
So would you not? Because Charlie Sheen probably threw it in her? And
Nope.
Charlie Sheen has AIDS and HIV and shit.
no. Just never has done anything for me.
No. I mean, back in the day, cute, Body, cute, hot. You can get over can't you get over, like, what about her back then didn't you like?
Just never really was impressed by her.
It's that schnoz.
You know, I liked the other chick that got pregnant in Dirty Dancing. She was hot.
She fixed the schnoz, and then she wasn't as appealing, I think. I don't know. What do you think? More appealing?
Well, she was in Ferris Bueller, too. And
all right, let's see who's next. What do we got? Kathy Bates. That's not Kathy Bates. That's, what's her name? Kathleen, what the fuck's her name? Turner. Yeah.
Nope.
No, I'm not throwing it in Kathleen Turner. Back in the day, Kathleen Turner, but now Kathleen Turner looks like, oh
like
my God, what does she look like? God damn, what the fuck does she look like?
Still use that word.
She's got a great fucking voice, though. You ever hear her talk?
It's very raspy.
She's got that, I just sucked down a whole fucking ashtray voice. She does. Patrick would not lickety-split. I'm not even going to ask. All right, what do we got? Is there any more? Yep, there is. Demi Moore.
Yes.
Fuck yes. Dude, I'll fuck Demi Moore 20 years from now. Because my imagination's good. She's a smoke show, okay? So far, who's in the lead on who you're choosing?
He's only said yes to one.
No.
He said yes to Demi and to Meg and to Melanie Griffith. He's three.
Yeah. Well, Demi, of course, is who wouldn't. But there's got to be somebody else.
All right. Okay, that's it so far.
Really?
That's all of the list. I'm going to let you think about it while we play the song one more time, just to kind of get a little, just to make sure we know what we're talking about here, okay? We want to make sure.
Still throw it in.
This is our new segment, everybody. Would you still throw it in, this hot old bitch? Even though she fucked her face up.
Yeah, I would throw it in Winona Ryder, who's not on the list.
Yeah, there's a lot that we're missing from that list that I think would
Winona
be.
Ryder
I think they're
is fucking
still too hot. They're still too hot. What they did is they went and found photos of them while they're looking pretty good. You know,
No, Meg Ryan still wins.
Meg Ryan still wins out of that group.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we better go look again. I gotta see here. I don't know if Meg Ryan wins for me. I don't know.
That's okay. That means I'm not cock blocking you.
I think Demi. I'm going Demi. I think she would fucking just destroy my dick. I think she would ride it so fucking hard. You know what I mean? Like G.I. Jane style. Just fucking. Oh man. The fuck is this? Oh, they made a whole different song. This is a different track. Oh, it went to some rando song that is on the app that we made the music with. So.
I feel like you're going to
Patrick, who are you going with? That was a bunch of ching chong bing bong there. I had.
It was a happy ending.
When did I get to the spa?
Off of that list, Robin Wright.
Right? Yeah. Okay. She was a close second for sure.
But
me.
I feel like she would like completely dominate me.
Short hair, and you would probably like it.
Oh, I would love it.
I know. I think I would like it too. And usually I'm not one for that. There's only been a couple, and I think it's mainly because like I can't tell whether or not they're being fucking furiously pissed at me, because I've had a lot of women be furiously pissed at me. I know that look. I think that's why I'm like, oh fuck, I'm not getting laid. I think I immediately kick into that mode. I do. Where
Fight
it's like,
or flight?
Well, the dude, the blonde, tall that we were talking about earlier, she would deliberately get in fights with me so we could have angry makeup sex. Like, I'm like, what? You got to give me some type of fucking signal so I know that throughout the day you're going to be pissed at me.
No, but then it's not going to be real though.
I know.
I mean, I've never done that, but like...
But I've had enough women be pissed at me that I know that my boner has to go back like a turtle back into my body in order for me to fucking go on with the day. I can't be sitting there rocking a boner thinking, I'm going to get fucking laid. You know what I mean? It's like, I got to know. So anyway, Patrick, good choice on the stop there on our first subject of the day. All right. Now what I'm going to do is, this is our starting point. But what I want to do, though, is we're starting it hot. I want to go back to make sure we nail off some of the first things that are on the list, because this is like A1, first, top of the fucking list. President Trump is an asshole. He was a fucking dickhead when he talked about Mueller dying. Like, thank good he's dying, blah, blah, blah. There is a brewery in Wisconsin giving away free beer for the whole day when the lovely Cheeto in charge kicks the bucket. We're close to Wisconsin.
Road trip.
When that fucker's dying, dude, when they announce the date, we are fucking driving to Wisconsin and we're going to go watch a Brewers game and get fucking, I will break my sobriety for this fucking shit. Yes.
I mean, if you were going to break it for anything, that would be a worthy celebration.
How do you pronounce it? Minocqua? Minocqua? brewing company based in Wisconsin gained international attention in January with the controversial offer of free beer on the day of Donald Trump's death. The brewery has continued to provoke Trump supporters, sharing his recent post celebrating the death of Robert Mueller and mocking the outage. Now, here's the thing. They, as a promotion, had, in the story I read, they have voodoo dolls at the brewery that people have at the table to fuck with him.
That's amazing.
It's so
That
good. I mean,
explains a lot why the rashes on his back of his hands and neck and everything else.
yeah. What I love is the hypocrisy of all of his supporters saying that you can't,
How many people got in
degrade
trouble
people's death
for speaking, not caring about Charlie Kirk, but then,
Yep.
the fact that he's the president, he should be held at a higher standard than regular citizens. And the fact that it's inverted is completely fucked.
Yeah, and you should also lead by example and be somebody who would, if there's a young kid and a young influential teenage person watching what's going on right now, and they're like, well, this guy is in charge of the fucking planet. He can bomb people, do all these fucked up things, and he can be an asshole, and he's just fine. Why the fuck wouldn't I want to be an asshole? It's like you have a lot of people with eyeballs on you. This is and last night during the baseball game, there was an ad for this timeout to hate thing. And I thought that is such a great concept. Now, usually I'm here hating on everything. Fucking bitches who fuck their faces up and all sorts of craziness. I do it for entertainment purposes, take you away from all this bullshit. But I love the fact that this company, this brewery has said, you know what? I don't give a shit if I lose some of my Trump supporters. They're dwindling pretty fucking hard and fast.
I mean, at this point, it just says in the article that they're using it to boost sales. Like, how many people, for every person that's like, I'm never going to go there, how many others are like, oh, I'd never heard of that brewery. Let's go check that out. You know what I mean?
So we're coming there, boys and girls.
I think I've seen they've done some different cans, like theme cans with Trump on it on like social media for their IPAs and everything else, which has been pretty funny.
I love when the companies do it. There is this spice company, also from Wisconsin, I believe.
Those Wisconsin.
I believe it is. You have to look it up. It's Penzies.
We got
and
cheese.
This is my plug for this spice company. Really, really good spices. Yeah. But they are they will offer deals on like ethnic spices just out of spite of DEI stuff. They will do stuff, completely speaking up against Trump. Like they had all kinds of signs on their thing when like the Republican National Convention was there and stuff like that. And people are like, oh my God, we're not going to buy your shit. Dude, they're doing better than anything and their shit's good. Like they have a really good quality product. But I love when those like mom and pop small companies are like, fuck off, dude. Like, I'm pretty sure Kamala visited their spice shop when she was campaigning.
And I think we've talked about this in the past where I grew up with them in a mixed race family and stuff like that. And it was never ever an issue until my later years in high school. And then, but man, it has seemed like it has amped up in such a way over the last 8 to 10 years, maybe even a little bit longer since But I guess I lived oblivious to the fact that there's a bunch of fucking racist hillbillies around. I guess I don't know. It's just weird to me,
They're more out of the closet than usual.
Okay. And I think that's what it is. I really think that it has become okay. Mm-hmm. It has been normalized. Like what I was saying, because like I said, beforehand, people have always there's always been racists, but it was not that it's socially acceptable. That's not the word that I want to say, but it was there were more consequences for them being overtly racist. And there are not anymore.
Yeah. My take on it recently, not really recently, just in general for the longest time is like those people are always going to be that way. They're not going to change. As we get older, we just get locked in our ways a little bit. I try my best to I don't know your opinion. Tell me about it. Let's learn. My take, I don't know everything. I want to know more from other people that are around me. Smart people who are, doing some research and digging and reading and being smart and wanting to know what the fuck's going on. Where I think a lot of these people don't do that. They don't want to know anymore. Here's how much we got. We learned as much as our brains will have. We don't need to know anymore. We don't need to know more knowledge. And that's what's really fucked up about it. Because if you just stick right there, dude, you're fucked. You are. But the hypocrisy of him being an asshole, leading by example, and then calling out all this technology. YouTube, the internet's going to change pretty hardcore on all these social networks because of what's happening right now with them and these kids being suicidal and being influenced by all of the social stuff. The government has had chances all for the last however many years to sit and decide to regulate some of this shit, and they just haven't done it. And the fact that AI is coming on the heels of that, and they've pushed it for 10 years. They said, wasn't it 10 years that they said? Like, sorry, we're not putting regulation on it for 10 years. I'm like, dude, we're going to be fucking slaves to the fucking robots by then.
it all goes back to Citizens United. It's because all these billionaires can put all the money in, so nothing gets regulated. Like that's the reason that everything's the way that it is. Is because they can just put all this money to buy off all the fucking politicians for all this shit, you know? But I don't know. Did you see the freaking like Disney pulled its OpenAI contract and because like Sora's getting shut down and stuff because they're starting to they're all starting to lose money because like people are starting to come on the other side being like, because there are a lot of people realizing like this is fucked and that are stopping to use the shit, or we talked about putting in dumb shit to make it dumber and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see
with kids too, with the content and being a parent. Parents have been using the internet. It used to be you'd sit your kid in front of TV to babysit him. Now you give me the iPad or whatever it is, and the things that are on there that kids are exposed to or they do on the internet to get attention. I had a friend of mine text me yesterday that one of her girlfriend's daughter at 10 years old was sending naked pictures of herself
Jesus Christ.
At 10 to get attention to somebody else in regards to that. And the parent took away their phone for a while and then gave them a new phone at Christmas time.
Was she sending it to dtrump at whitehouse.gov? Or?
I don't know. But still,
Epstein Island.
My jaw dropped because, and again, you hear about kids that.
Well, and see, my problem with all this stuff is that, like, okay, my kids are almost 17, and I know they've never done that because you can see the shock in my daughter's face. Like, what the fuck is the parent doing? I get that your kids. Like, there's a lot of shit that they're exposed to, but I'm sorry, that falls on the parent if you have a 10-year-old that's doing that shit.
Yeah.
First of all, how the fuck do you have a phone?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, that to me, I'm like, okay, I understand that if they're unsupervised, there's some shit, but that's on you as a fucking parent. If your 10-year-old is doing that shit, what the fuck else is happening in that goddamn home?
Yeah, that's pretty.
That shit's fucking happening. Because let me tell you what, like Mike said, my kids are almost 17, and I know that, like, just the thought, like, my daughter will give me shit because she can see it on my face when I get a fucking dick pic from the fireman. And she's just like, I don't even understand why people do that. Like, you can just see her disgust with it.
I want a hat trick face, not the dick pic. I just want the hat trick face of getting the dick pic. Because to me, that's one of the hottest parts about the porno, really. Is like when the woman's like, I can't wait to get this out. Oh! You know what I mean? That's the best part. Because you pretend it's yours and they're dazzled by it. Like it has sparkles and has been vajazzled.
Hashtag vajazzled.
You know what I'm saying. But no, back to this greed thing, and not to get too serious on this, but you just mentioned, since it is timely, I just want to, there's one thing that I wanted to bring up. Was it greed or was it, there's a section, it's sad. Okay, here's the thing. They're buying a ton of land from farmers and shit. So I want to play this clip. It's going to kind of be a little palate cleanser for us, and we'll jump to something else. But watch this. This is fucked up. Let me. If it'll load, it's always my thing. Is my thing going to load? Essentially what it is, it's about farmers and how farmland is it's disappearing because all these fucking billionaires are buying it, like you were just saying, and there's nobody in there to hold them accountable.
And that's exactly it too, because you have, and I see people against this, like, oh my God, you shouldn't let them buy the farmland. It's like, some of these farmers have no choice. It's like, they're not making money, especially, even more so because of some of the policies and the tariffs and all this bullshit. So why would they not take the money? Like, you can't blame the farmers for taking the money to be like, this is going to set me up for the rest of my life, maybe my kids. Like, what are you going to do? Like, it's really hard to like look at, like, morally you don't want to do it. Well, that's exactly it. Like, morally you may not want that to happen, but financially you might not have the choice.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll slice what I was going to play into the mix. It's very interesting. You're going to want to like listen to what's going on, because they said Bill Gates is the largest landowner across 17 states, and that there's been more foreclosures and farms closing in the last 5 years than there's ever been. And it's crazy to think about that these billionaires could just gobble up huge acres of fucking land, just tons of it, and own the country.
The most
what the fuck?
Right? Okay, so we know that greed is obviously the fucking root cause of a lot of this, right? So the billionaires want more money. They want to automate jobs, to fire workers, to all this stuff. Who's gonna buy their shit when everybody's fucking broke and not working? Like, it's going to collapse. It is not sustainable. It is. I mean, let's negate the freaking death and horrors that anybody like regular citizens will deal with. Let's just, even if we take that aside, the bubble will fucking burst.
Yeah.
Like, people have to make money in order to be able to spend fucking money.
Yep.
Like, and if you keep firing people, you keep cutting wages, you keep doing all this shit, eventually, like,
There's
it's
gotta
already
be
starting.
Wait,
like,
There should be like an uprising.
But
I mean, like crazy. Isn't there some protests going on?
The
Some
No Kings.
Kings
No
Yeah.
today.
Kings today, yeah.
So you're talking about greed, talking about making money. Hopefully this fucking clip loads up because this is a fucking doozy.
Is now fundraising of dead American troops. He took a photo of himself in his own branded baseball cap, standing behind the casket of an American soldier coming home from the Middle East. And he slapped it on a fundraising email asking people to donate money to his campaign.
I'm going to show you this fundraising email, and it is hilarious. And you might be surprised that as a combat veteran that went to war, I'm not mad about this. You'll see why in a minute. So Trump sent out this fundraising email, and it says right here that he just opened up spots on the National Security Briefing membership. Mind you, this is a fundraising email. And there you can see Donald Trump wearing the hat that he sells. This entire thing was a marketing photo op. It gets worse. Hold on. So this email reads that this is no ordinary membership. You, Jim Bob, who lives in a fucking single wide trailer in Louisiana, is gonna be part of a national security briefing given directly to you by the one and only Donald J. Trump. And you will receive private national security briefings and unfiltered updates on the threats facing America, which includes the truth about border invasions and deep state sabotage. And when you click on that link right there, it takes you directly to his fundraising page so that you can become part of this elite group. Now here's the hat that he wore at that dignified transfer. $55. And right underneath is this message. Due to high demand, this may take an additional 7 to 10 days. So it worked. The marketing worked. Yeah, sure, those young Americans' existence is over, but Donald Trump went there and he thought in his brain, how can I make a buck off of these suckers? This is one of the grossest, most pathetic things I've ever seen in my life.
It's fucked up, man.
It's the grift.
fucked.
Keeps
people,
on
and the
going
thing
on.
is,
Right
people, I remembered as soon as people were like, what the fuck are you doing? Everybody's like, we know exactly what he's doing. And then he proved it. Like, everybody knew exactly what he was doing by wearing that fucking hat. Like, he is absolute scum. He is worse than like fucking, I don't even know. He's awful. Like, I cannot, like, I'm so curious to see like what history looks like when our grandkids are going through this time period. You know what I mean? Like, one, how fucked is it going to be? Is it still going to be completely, you know, if we're fucked enough where they're not going to just glance over stuff, or is shit going to be better enough to be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Are we, because I'm hopeful that best case scenario, our grandkids are like, what the fuck? Like the grandkids of people living through Hitler's time, right? Like, I'm hopeful that that's what it is, that there's some sort of realization, but it's just like,
My brain crosses that thought as well. But the thing that really is at the forefront of every time I wake up throughout the day is, when are they coming for the internet? When are they coming to stop us from saying whatever the fuck we want? Because right now,
They already are.
You got to say to like Kimmel, all these guys that are doing their thing on TV, they're almost like a smokescreen for letting us and other things on YouTube and other outlets to get things out. But at some
just
point,
because
they're
we're putting
gonna.
it out there doesn't mean people are hearing it. Like, I mean, I know we have analytics and we know people are, but right? Like, I mean, how many times have you stumbled across something to be like, you know, of what they're reporting outside of the U.S.? Our media is already controlled here.
Mm-hmm.
So to think that they're not controlling the algorithms and the internet and the YouTube and the views is to think that they're not is asinine, because they are.
Yeah.
You know, it is easier to push the stuff out, I think, right now still with the internet and with independent podcasts and things like this. But they're already doing that. You know what I mean? Like, we're so in such a bubble from the rest of the world. You know, I've seen so many reports coming from outside about how many thousands of U.S. troops have died in Iran already.
Well, and again,
And they're saying, what, 13? 13.
You're hearing less of the Trump Epstein files and everything lately the last few weeks.
Yeah.
So this whole thing with Iran is helping to take away from what's going on there, what's going on with Bondi, all that attention that was going that one way. It's every outrageous, outlandish thing he does is just to set up to get us not to think. It's all bait and switch, and it's all a scam and a grift.
Like, I mean, who thought we'd be rooting for Iran here? Did you see that they hacked Kash Patel's emails?
Yeah, I did
oh
see
my
that
god!
yesterday.
More of that. Let's do it. Let's.
In China,
Like, where are the hackers here that can like help out Iran to be like,
fucking
what can we
wild.
do from inside to help get this shit out? Like, how can we?
You can't say that you're
They're
a
making
traitor.
more money. Iran is on selling gas and everything because of the war. And again, we were talking about this while watching the baseball game the other night about the stock market and the plans of people dumping stock and buying back in. It's
already. I mean, you can see the market manipulation already with him announcing, "Oh, well, we're not going to do this," and then all of a sudden, like all he's doing is making money off this. Like the people that cannot see, like what pisses me off is that I think it really is a small group of people that are like, no, he's not. Most people can see it, but nothing is fucking being done about it, and that's what pisses me off. You know what I mean? Like Congress is doing all for fucking shit. Democrats included. Like, what? Oh, you write a proclamation for this bullshit? Fuck off. I don't give a shit if you don't have the minority or if you have the minority right now. Like, fucking do your fucking jobs. Like, I don't care if the impeachment is going to be fucking voted down. Keep fucking doing it.
Right.
Keep fucking doing it. Like, I've seen all these politicians be like, oh, I'm going to start reading the Epstein files on the floor. Then fucking do it.
Yeah.
Fucking
Here's-
do it. Do fucking something.
You're right on the
Because
distraction
every single
game, though.
Democrat that's not doing shit also needs to be fucking primaried.
Yeah,
Because they're not doing shit.
The distraction game that you're talking about, though, it's stuff like, I'm going to put my signature on the dollar, like he's going to do, that whole fucking bullshit.
and just black it out because he's already used to get his name redacted.
Let's ask Trump what he thinks about it. There, just a minute, right? This ought to be good. If it fucking pulls up, why isn't some of this shit not pulling up? This is a clip of him like fucking talking about Biden or Obama back in the day about how he's not a strong fucking thing. Fuck, I'll put it in later.
Obama needs to come out and just take his dick and bitch slap him right in the face with the fucker.
Like, I'm just, okay, well, I've seen different posts about this too. Like, everybody wants, Trump 2028 and stuff. Like,
Fuck
okay.
that.
Like, I hope Obama
Fuck that.
realizes that we are all expecting him to run against him. Like, I hope he does. Like, I hope he's ready to like, I don't give a shit if he doesn't want to be president. Because the only way to get them to be like, well, you can't have a third term is to fucking run against him.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
you can't have it. Like, that's the only way.
Just have a
Like,
really good vice president ready to rock, and then just get
exactly.
and then
Like, but that's like, I really fucking hope Obama's like preparing for this because it can't be fucking Newsom
I
because he's
hear
a piece of
a
shit too.
Rocky
But,
theme
like,
song going in the background as you're saying
dude,
this right now.
I'm telling you, because that's the only way. Because like I said, all these people are trying to come up with all these excuses and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, first of all, it's in the Constitution. Nobody should get a third term. Obama should not get a third term. But you want to fight fire with fucking fire? Okay, fine. Trump is running.
we
Well,
go.
guess who's coming out?
Oh
my God, I know, dude.
At least Pence is speaking out against Trump. I mean,
Is he?
he has been for a while now. It's
I mean, Trump did get a bunch of people come,
trying to
Almost hang him.
storm the Capitol to hang him. So I feel
Which-
like
And JD Vance is actually trying to like keep himself a little bit arm's length.
Really? I guess I haven't been
Little
keeping up on
bit,
Vance.
yeah.
Okay, listen to this. This is a fucking great one because it talks about the January 6th crimes that a bunch of these people committed.
Count 1 of life in prison. Court finds that you qualify as a sexual predator, and I'm going to designate you as such. I'm sorry, man.
That is a man that Donald Trump let out of prison who went on to abuse 2 small children. Donald Trump pardoned him, and while he should have been behind bars, went and abused children. Not an undocumented migrant, not a drag queen story hour participant, a red-blooded MAGA American that Donald Trump let back onto the streets. You think that's the only one? Theodore Middendorf, Donald Trump let him out of prison, went on to abuse a child. Keen Brian Lazo, pardoned by Donald Trump, went on to commit aggravated sexual assault of a child. Shane Jason Wood, pardoned by Donald Trump, reckless homicide. Travis Kyle Colton, pardoned by Donald Trump, went on to possess certain images. You know which ones I'm talking about. Jonathan Braun, pardoned by Donald Trump, back in jail because of his aggravated sexual abuse. All of these men were in prison. Donald Trump let them all out of prison, and then they all went on to abuse and sometimes murder children and women. Where are you? What say you, pearl-clutching conservatives who just care about protecting the ladies and children? What do you think about this?
I love that guy. I follow him on Instagram. I fucking love him because because of this call out shit and how he's just pissed about it. But yeah, and that's, I think, ultimately there's a million things that bother me about the Republican Party and the MAGAs, but I would say their hypocrisy is number one over anything. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. They do horrible, horrible fucking things. But it's the hypocrisy more than anything.
But here's the thing, though.
That fucking gets to me.
Combining the Republicans, MAGA into one gigantic group is the same as like the woke
and I know that they're not. And
no,
it is mostly MAGA. It really is mostly MAGA. Like, I really do believe. But there's a lot of the. But
when's the last time you saw somebody wearing a red hat around anywhere these days? They were all over the place. Now they're fucking gone.
Because the only people that really support him anymore are the fucking MAGAs. Because anybody else, most other people in the Republican Party have realized, oh fuck.
I just saw a friend of mine post on Snapchat on how they were happy to get their Charlie Kirk 47 hat in the mail, even though it took them almost like 3 months to get it, because they went to Charlie Kirk's funeral. You know, and it's.
The entire MAGA party is a fucking grift.
Oh yeah,
it's all it fucking is.
It's awful, man. It's terrible. I wanted to play one more clip in the greed department because they use Jesus and God as their fucking way to make some.
Is this your tie into Easter?
Yeah, there you go.
And they would all deport him to a different fucking country that he's not even from if he fucking showed up preaching what he fucking preached today.
I want to ask you guys, is this a real thing, the Department of Faith, or is this some bullshit made up thing?
I've not heard about this.
Watch this.
I haven't heard about it, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yep.
The White House Faith Office put out this video for Easter.
You can receive these 7 supernatural blessings. God will assign an angel to you. He'll be an enemy to your enemies. He'll take sickness away from you. He will give you long life. You're not doing this to get something, but you're doing it in honor to God, realizing what you can receive.
For your special Passover offering of $1,000 or more as the Holy Spirit leads, you will also receive the beautiful 10-inch Waterford Crystal Cross.
Trump just turned the White House into a 90s infomercial, huh? Trump's cabinet is basically just the righteous gemstones. Paula White, head of our nation's QVC department, is offering a pretty sweet deal here, to be fair. For only $1,000, you get your own government-appointed angel, and they'll turn God into a weapon of mass destruction against your enemies, and perfect health. Seems like a pretty sweet deal, Paula.
What are we doing?
This Kenneth Copeland-coded ass video. This is a senior advisor. What the f*** is the White House Faith Office? Elon! Come over here. Can you tell me how much we're spending on the White House Faith Department? What happened to separation of church and state? They're just handing out angels? Angels are only $1,000? I mean, this is the guy that was selling Trump-signed Bibles. The grift that keeps on grifting.
I will say, as much as I hate it, if people are dumb enough to fucking do it, I don't blame these assholes at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I mean,
just like paying for foot picks and shit. Right?
I don't fucking, like I said, I mean, as much as I disagree with the whole premise of it, and I'm not even fucking religious, I don't blame them. If people are that fucking dumb to give them the money, fucking take their money. They deserve to fucking lose that money.
So it started in 2025 under President Donald J. Trump is an actual White House Faith Office. And this Paula White has to do with it as well. So, but they've been selling it's the fake the Bibles and everything else that's been going through it as well. All of it's a grift.
I'm glad that influencer brought up righteous gemstones because that's immediately where my brain went. That is immediately where my brain went. Like, that freaking somehow Baby Billy would be in that office with Trump.
Yeah.
Like, or
It's-
trying to get into it. Like, you know.
It's like we're not even living in a reality. It's like it's weird. It's just fucking fucked up.
Well, and he thinks like when it comes to life, it's a reality show. He's still approaching things the way he's trying to run a presidency, and I don't know why anybody thought it'd be a good idea. It's kind of like this guy running for governor, Perry Johnson, that is a piece of shit. You could just tell by his ads and everything.
He looks fucking weird. Like he's,
like too much plastic surgery and everything else. So
I want to know. Okay, just like the information that they're trying to dig on all this voter fraud bullshit and all this crap, Save America Act, all that crap. I want to know the assholes who are voting for that fucking whack job.
Well, and keep in mind, because it's already been announced that Trump voted by mail this last week when it came to
we're the only country. We're the only country who does it. It should be illegal to do it. I mean, who was it? Elizabeth Banks had put out a video this past week where she was showing how even her name has been changed. She has to go back and find her birth certificate. She would be one that wouldn't be allowed to vote. I'm like, dude.
But I've seen some. It's funny because I've seen a little bit of pushback from Republicans on that, realizing that like, oh, if anybody's gonna have a passport, it's not gonna be their fucking party. It's probably gonna be Democrats. Like they're actually like disenfranchising more of their voters by doing this too. Yeah. Like, it's like, you guys are fucking morons. Like, there's any time that there's been voter fraud, hasn't it almost overwhelmingly been Republicans?
Mm-hmm.
And the numbers aren't huge. The numbers
exactly, they're small.
But I thought
even when it's found, it's small. I think they did too. Yeah. But because I think there's enough of them that realize like, oh, this is actually fucked. Like we're gonna fuck ourselves by doing that too. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
People in the military vote by mail, and most of the people in the military, hate to say it, are Republicans. So it's, I don't know.
But there's so many fucking facets of why that was wrong. Like I said, the mail-in voting is one of them. You're taking away things. But like I said, yeah, exactly. It's a hard. As a woman, if you've changed, it's more common for a woman to have changed her name. But like how many times? But you look at too, like how many people have been adopted or fosters that don't have the same last name, and that how do you, some of them. I mean, how do you even track down that original birth certificate?
I can just imagine my name being what it is, my last name being what it is, that I would be under some extra scrutiny as well.
That's exactly it. Like there's all these different things, and exactly if I have to go and get a copy of my birth certificate, I was born in Midland. I can go and get one, but it still costs like $35 to get a new copy.
But these idiots don't know they're shooting themselves in the foot, though.
Yeah, and then how many people live out of state? And there are some clerks that you have to physically go into that office to get a birth certificate. Like they don't offer a mail option, or you can't go online and do it and stuff like that. So there's so many. It's so fucked. And the fact that you can get a license that verifies your citizenship, and there's all kinds of other things. And what wasn't it with the draft? They said
you're giddy with excitement over here. What the fuck you got to say?
I can see it, but go ahead.
How many times has JD Vance changed his name? How many?
Well, yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's a good example.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Did he ever do it legally? Probably
not.
Did he?
3 times.
Okay.
Three fucking times the dude's changed his name.
That's what I'm saying. It's not just women.
Or actors.
And I said that. That's what I'm saying. It's not. It is overwhelmingly more common for it to be women who've gotten married. But it's not just women. There's so many other situations where people would have changed their names.
They're just people that have their parents, the seconds and thirds of guys that, how do you know that's the real name? How do you know that's the junior or the senior?
But what was it? I think within the last week I had seen something because of, them making changes to the draft, right? Like now 42, the age has been raised to 42, and they've also made it so like, pot charges don't disqualify you anymore. Because a lot of people
what about bad feet? Arches, like
bone spurs, right?
Bone spurs. Yeah.
But there's all these changes, and they're like, oh well, you don't have to go into an office to register. Like we know who you are, so we'll automatically put you on that registry. And they just shot themselves in the foot. They're like, so you have all the data that shows everybody's citizenship, which defeats the whole purpose of you passing the SAVE Act, because you just admitted
you have it.
That you have it. Like, and I think that that coming out, there were even more people like,
I didn't even think of that.
Oh fuck!
Well, kids,
like you literally just admitted that you have a way to prove it without making it more complicated.
Well, kids getting their driver's license and that free learner's permit, it gives you the option to register for the draft right then and there,
and to register to vote, and they do, which they should be able to. It should be. I mean, draft aside, but like it should be easy, right? Like when they switch to that for when you get your license, do you want to register to vote? Yeah. And I think they switched for like Michigan and like you just automatically get registered. It should be easy to vote.
because I don't remember. Yeah, I registered years ago when I was. I think
but you don't have to
long time ago. But you have to redo
like that.
it then. But it's all fucked. It's all fucked, and it's just. Oh crap! We're getting lambasted in these polls. We better fucking protect our fucking chance of winning anything. That's what it is. So
it's making it harder and harder to bury your head in the sand and ignore this shit. Because a lot of people do that. They just figure, well, it'll all change. That's why we have an election, and so.
Well, and I mean, how many of these have been flipped? I mean, Mar-a-Lago is now represented by a Democrat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
a woman Democrat.
They are just shooting themselves in the foot. Like they're trying to do all these things. It doesn't get passed, and it's opening more and more people's eyes. So
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I want to talk about two things before we wrap up here. We've been going for an hour already on this crap. Can you imagine?
It doesn't even seem
we've
like
had
long.
so much to say about this stupid shit that goes on and what we've collected over the week. I want to talk about stereotypes. And we know Tiger Woods he's Asian. He can't fucking drive. Okay? Look at this fucking asshole.
Did he die?
He didn't die.
I know.
No, for sure. But this is the second time he's rolled his car and he wasn't even drunk. He was on some other fucking drugs. So I don't know what the fuck Tiger's doing.
I saw this one people, they're like, dude, you're worth like $1 billion. Why don't you hire a driver?
Exactly.
Miguel Cabrera, the exact same thing. Miguel Cabrera got DUI back in the day.
The Red Wings and that too. Why, the limo driver actually got him into an accident. Wasn't
Yeah, see yeah, you're right. That one doesn't. It kind of doesn't hold true. You got to have a non-drinking driver.
Yes.
That's like
one that doesn't party with you.
Stereotypes: Tiger Woods, Asian, can't fucking drive. I want to talk about Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue, that
she blew you.
Fuck it. I kind of, you know what? I kind of think she's hot, but I kind of know she's going to be ragged as fuck at some point too. She is auctioning off her baby's name because greed. How much money? She got kicked off of OnlyFans back in the day. 400 guys banged her, and she doesn't. I mean, do you think she knows who the father is? If you get fucked by 400 guys.
I mean, I guess my question is, like, if you're doing that, like, why are you not on birth control, taking Plan B? Like, why are you not doing, like,
all of the above
to make sure this doesn't happen? Like, I mean, I guess unless she wanted a kid.
She wanted the best episode of Maury ever.
But it's just, it's interesting to me. Like,
she wanted to take Maury and Oprah and put them together.
Also abortion.
You're not the father. You're not the father. You're not the father.
Yeah.
You're not the father.
30 years later, they're done with that episode.
Unless maybe she's trying to get into like the pregnant porn market, like that could be.
Hattrick, we knew we missed it on that one. We did totally miss it on it. But Bonnie Blue, I want to see her fall apart. She's gonna be like Jenna Jameson at some point where you see Jenna, you're like, what happened to you? She's getting there. She's getting there pretty good. So now we're on to our hat trick moment. What is going on with Hattrick? How's your vagina? How's your vagina?
Great.
Are you getting cum dumpstered still?
I am.
That's our favorite portion of the show.
We did use the new toy that I bought last weekend. That was pretty hot.
How about the one out in public?
The
vibrator.
No.
Hattrick, I think you need songs. We need songs for Hattrick. No. Just like we have had songs for our hot old bitches we would bang.
It's great.
So
he came over last night. So
any progress on the Yukon Cornelius situation? Is he out exploring?
Still no third.
He's not exploring. Still no third. Is it going to get to the point where he's doing the cuck chair where you're in the corner, he's in the corner watching you do the stuff live? I mean, you know what I mean? Because that's really the next step. He's going to bang you at the same time. Then at some point he's going to be like, all right, I'm hungry. I'm going to go sit and eat while you fucking get nailed over there.
I mean, I feel like he'd be down for that. He was looking at rooms last night when he was over because we were talking about getting one next week. And he's like, oh, look at this one. This one's got like a couch in it. And I'm like,
the cuck chair.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, he'd be down for it, but I don't know. Like I was talking
to
on
a trip somewhere.
Well, no, the kids are on spring break. So it's like the house is unavailable next week. He's like, well, we can just, get a room maybe. I'm like, that works for me. So, no, because I don't know if I talked about it. I had to have talked about it. How I was like back on like Tinder trying to maybe that's how I talked
to try to track down the youngsters.
So I was been chatting up this like 24-year-old like black dude, and which he really want. He's like, oh my God, like hook up with him, blah blah blah. And so I was kind of chatting with this guy, whatever. Like, well, when he came over, like last weekend, we were obviously all over the place and stuff, and he loves dirty talk. So like even if we're not doing it, he likes like the fantasy of it, talking about it, like whether it's whether it's another guy fucking me, whether it's Zool, joining us, different things. Like he gets off on that and stuff. So we'll talk about it. Well, while he was fucking me, like he asked me, he's like, so have you talked to that guy or whatever? And I'm like, literally, like he asks it,
while
and
he's
my watch goes off, and he fucking messaged. I'm like, actually.
Oh wow, that's
and he's
the
like,
universe.
And he
we
literally,
matched on Tinder
he's
too.
like, where's your phone? And it was in the living room. He stopped fucking me, went and got my phone, brought it to me, kept fucking me, and had me answer this guy.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up. What
so
position are you in? Talk about position.
Doggy?
Like no, missionary. So he was standing up on the side of my bed, and so I was like, like that,
legs up, and he slip sliding away.
Do that again.
So anyways, so this kid is like, we're text back and forth, like a couple different things, whatever. And
he's like, send me a dick pic. He starts texting.
He's like, has
Did
he
he
ever
grab your phone and start texting?
No, he's like, has he sent you a dick pic? I'm like, no, because here's the thing, like this kid is actually like nice. I'm like, I don't think this is gonna work out, because I'm pretty sure this kid's like just really nice and actually wants to date, and I'm like,
wants to
not, But anyways, and so
can we use you for a day?
I already had that kind of, so whatever. We messaged a couple times. The fireman and I keep fucking, and switching positions, whatever. Well, he starts kind of talking about it again, and he was like in the moment, and he was like, oh, he's like, do you need that black dick? Said it, and I was like, no, like because no, I don't need it. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't playing like role playing at that point in time. I was like being honest, and I was like, no, I don't. And then he's like, do you just need my dick? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right, then don't fuck him. And I'm like,
what?
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah. So he told me, and I'm like,
wait
okay.
a second. He's testing you.
I don't know. Like, I don't think he's intentionally mind fucking me, but I was just like,
But he is.
Okay. Here's the thing.
but like,
This leads me to think, because you know how it is when you're not supposed to have something and you're told that you should do it. I can see where this is like, I want to see where she's gay. I've done this before. You leave people to their own devices and watch them. You stick people in a room watching them, and they don't know they're going to do what they're going to do.
I will tell you, he has not brought it up since.
And this has been how long ago?
Like a week ago.
Yep.
And we fucked up a couple times since then. You know what I mean? And so I'm like,
interesting.
I'm just like letting it. I'm like, okay, like
you should start throwing it back at him. Like you want to see just to fuck with him now. You switch it the other way around. I want to see you eat a chick puss. I want to see your dick inside another chick just to fuck with him, just to see what he's gonna fucking do.
Well, no, we do talk about that because like Zool opened it back up. She and I went out a couple weeks ago and said she wanted to
how'd that
redo.
go? How'd that
we
go?
haven't yet.
Oh,
like, but
nice.
she's so like he knows that's on the table. So she'll come into play, but it's not just random chicks. It's literally like just her because he knows it could happen.
Now that you have had that experience with Zool, do you do some pregame? Do you discuss a little bit more? Are you probably more up to it to think? I mean, okay, hey, let's try not to get so cranked up drunk wise.
She and I, we talked about it a couple times. Like she's like, I can't get that drunk. She's like, I'm gonna need to get buzzed. Like I need some liquid courage. She's like, but nope. So we did talk about it. Like she and I did without him. Like, and so he's obviously like, well, let's go get drinks, let's whatever, and
he's buying.
Yeah. And it's so funny because we'll
Doubling
talk about
it
it.
Yep.
We'll talk. I mean, and like I said, so that comes into play with the dirty talk too. It's not just like me and a potential guy, because he's brought up the one dude that I ended up hooking up with or whatever, because like I said, yes. but again, that stuff, just talking about it and thinking about it, like turns him on, like whether it happens or not, like, I truly don't think he cares. Like, because we talked about getting together with Zool, and I'm like, well, oh, she bailed. He's like, well, I'm still coming over. Like, it wasn't even, it was like bonus if she's there, but.
Did you send her pictures of what
anything.
she was missing out?
Yeah, there you go.
No, I'm pretty sure he took a video of me sucking his dick last night, though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's always fun to do.
Because, like, he got a picture. Like, he's got a few pictures of it. Like, I'm the one that told him to take a picture the first time. He's like, seriously? Because he was talking about how good it looked. I'm like, you should get a picture. He's like,
well.
So I opened that door, and now it's one of those things where he'll be like, just grab his phone. I don't give a
See,
shit.
these are for
so.
jack off things later when
Oh,
he can't be
yeah.
with you. Now, here's
Which
the thing. This
turns
is
me on knowing
this
that
is
he has that to watch.
What in my mind
Like-
at one point, I asked this question because at some point everything gets amped up. At what point are you going to be in a hotel with another guy and him just on his knees, like doing Sears Portrait Studio watching? You know what I mean?
Like I said, I'm pretty sure he would be down for that.
See
but
your pictures just with his hands on his fit cheeks,
Yeah.
just watching it. You know what I mean? And like seriously, from the sounds of it, that's what he would be fine with. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
and I want to see you stretch right out.
Oh yeah, he said those things to me. Like he was like after that, he's like, "Oh, you're gonna be my little slut." Like, oh, that shit turns him on. Like,
Now I'm gonna say this with complete confidence. I foresee an episode where you and our friend Nurse Fiona are going to be in here at the same time because she has mentioned the same, almost identical thing that you were saying, that she's talking to somebody who, down to the, I want to see a black dick stretching you out, the exact way you said it made me even think, holy shit, are you talking to the same fucking guy? What she has said, it's like you two were talking and said, hey, say the same thing.
that's funny.
Yes, most definitely was.
It was exactly
weird.
the same fucking conversation.
That's funny.
So you two are going to have
That's
to,
funny.
we're going to do a note share here.
Does the fireman do more than just a fireman? Is he also a nurse at all?
No.
Okay.
It's wild shit.
And he has kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boys?
Boy and a girl.
Okay. All right. We're trying to figure this guy out.
I
we
think
know
she's still trying to figure him out. She's throwing her for a loop over here with the whole like, then don't have sex with him.
I know. I'm like,
Like, wait a sec. But it's made you think. Are you or he at all getting territorial about each other's body parts?
I don't think so. I mean, like, I don't think so. I mean, he'll say stuff and like say it's like his pussy. Like when he's talked about bringing another dude, he's like, well, I get to come in you last, so he knows it's mine. Like he said things like that, you know. And then I did when he was, because when he was talking about Zool, he made a comment about like how it'd be hot if he like came inside her and I licked his cum out of her pussy. And I'm like, that'd be hot. So we were talking about that. But then, you know, I don't somehow when we were texting or something about that, like, because part of me was like there was a little bit of there was. I caught it like with me and so I did kind of say something to him about it. And he's like, seriously? And I was like, I don't know. I'm like, no, not really. Like, because ultimately, like, I know he's fucking me, but like a little bit. And he was just like, interesting. And that's all he said. Like, he wasn't like turned off whatever by it and stuff. But
correct
so
me if
I
I'm
don't
wrong,
know,
though.
man.
He was concerned, not really concerned, but he thought about not coming in you for the date night, right? Wasn't that one of the things that he said?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, because he knew I was going out with that other guy, and then, like I said, I mean, he did. So I'm not sure. Like,
Any follow up with that guy you thought was gay?
No, he literally messaged me like the next day, because I'm not messaging this guy back.
No.
Like that was awful, and like I got my use out of him because it was really great with the fireman because of him. But that's it. And like he messaged me like the next day, just saying like, hey, like had a good time last night. Thanks for the pleasure. He literally fucking texted it out, and I'm just
seems
like,
crazy. I think we just came up with a new service.
I was like,
though,
yep,
now that
good
you think about
time,
it.
and then that was it, and then I blocked him.
Can you imagine a commercial where it's like, do you you can serve a purpose even if you're gay? Come and be a fake boyfriend to tease my fucking almost gay boyfriend or almost gay fuck buddy. You know, it's
One of the things we talked about with Nurse Fiona the other day was about the whole thing about guys wanting to lick the other dude's cum out of a woman's, you know, afterwards. And when you just said about the whole thing about Zool, it's kind of a flip. It's kind of like a woman licking cum out of another woman's pussy is that's a turn on.
That's hot.
But
I think that's hot.
a dude
No, I'm
going
with
down
you.
on a chick after some
And
other dude's
listen,
busted a load.
And from my, you know how I like I get turned on watching two guys, right?
you just
Like,
want to see cum everywhere.
No, but here's the thing. I like a guy licking another guy's cum out of me does not turn me on.
No, that's fucking gross
Like, it
as
doesn't
shit.
turn me on.
There's nothing about that. But what I do love is watching a girl suck the cum,
But that would be
suck
hot.
a
That's
woman's
what I'm saying.
vagina off of a dick, though. I mean,
But that's what I like. So
We're
that's
such
what cracks me up. Is
hypocrites.
that I'm like,
we are.
but no, but like I said, you'd think that would turn me on, knowing what I find attractive. Like you would think I would think another guy. Like I said, I felt bad when that dude started to go down on me. I was like,
You're
oh
like,
God.
uh-oh.
I'm like, oh fuck. Like the fireman came in me earlier. Like, oh no. You know what I mean? Like that part didn't turn me on. But then it like eventually thinking about the fireman did, because I'm like, actually it kind of grossed me out, but ultimately it was hot just knowing that he fucked me earlier, you know. And
You're
then,
definitely not making out
so
after.
it was a different. It was interesting because it was mostly like oh god. You know what I mean? Like,
My ex-wife.
Because I debated. I was like, I should shower before I go out with this guy, and I was like, fuck it.
Still not going to get it all.
Leave the stank out.
Exactly. So anyway, so you would think I feel like you would think that I would find that attractive, and I don't.
No. Like, what's interesting about this? Now you got me thinking about how Red used to be.
If I have one guy fucking fill me up with his cum, and another one then comes and fucks me after and fills me up with his cum, that fucking turns me on. But that's just dick. Like that's not. You're just washing. Yeah, somebody else has come on you, but fuck it. It's just you're not eating it.
When like Red, I was really when we first got married, and I would fuck her, and then she would suck my dick after I came out of her. I was always like, "You don't mind tasting yourself?" And she's like, "No, I don't give a shit about that." She was, that was fine.
No, that turns me on. I really, Oh, I love doing that.
Man, this is.
But there's guys too. Like, okay, so here I have a question. Like, a girl goes down and gets like you come in her mouth or whatever, right? Like. Will you kiss her afterwards?
I won't stick my tongue in her mouth, but I'll fucking kiss her on the lips.
Yeah, usually she's swallowed first, and then
that's what I'm saying. Like it's okay. So there's guys that like and that's the thing. I'm like, dude, it came out of you. Like I get not kissing me if I was sucking some other dude's dick, but it's your fucking dick, dude. It's your fucking dick. Yeah. Whether you come in my mouth or not. You want to know who will not fucking kiss a girl after you suck his dick?
Who?
Wally.
I knew you were going to go there.
Really?
Like, won't even, like, no. Like, not even, like, it wasn't even him coming in my mouth.
It's because
like,
he knows where his dick has been.
Probably. But no, and I'm like, and that should have been the first red flag. If I've learned nothing about guys, like, if a guy won't fucking kiss you after his own fucking dick was in your mouth, he is not worth your fucking time. I'm telling you what, right now. Like, like if the cum, like, I get to a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, but still, it was like I enjoy licking myself.
I'm going to be bringing this up with Wally at a certain point here in the next couple of days.
Oh yeah,
wondering, hey Wally, what the fuck's up with the no fucking load in your mouth? We're such fucking creatures, aren't we?
But like I said, I fucking love licking my cum off the fireman's dick. He fucking.
That's going on the soundboard. I'm sorry.
Right, but that's like I fucking love it. Like and it gets to the point like
that's part of the song.
Happened last night, like because he gets me so fucking wet that it'll like just keep slipping out. So it's like, well, here, let me go clean up a little bit.
You know what though?
And then go back to fucking.
To Wally's defense, a little bit. When I do come in a girl, like or come in erasure, and I'm kind of in there soaking afterwards. I don't want to be in there and have my cum all. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like once I'm through. There's not a lot of, unless they're on top and they're just sitting on it once we're done. But you know what I mean? It's a sloppy mess in there. I don't want to be, I don't know. It's just something about it to me.
That's why you have a wash rag by the bed.
Oh yeah, man. Towels all over.
Well, no, but I'm talking about like, I give you, I'm sucking your dick. You don't even fucking blow a load. You don't even blow your load in my mouth, but then you won't kiss me.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he wouldn't even, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wally wouldn't even.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
I mean,
what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So you're sucking them and no kissing, even if no cum.
Because I mean, you're fucking her usually after she's went down on you, and then
this is gonna
get. Yeah,
we're gonna get to the bottom of this one for sure.
But even then, like, I don't get it. Like, if I cleaned up like your cum, if it's swallowed. Like, yes, there's some remnants, but that one especially too. Nope. Like that to be grossed out because you came in my mouth. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That's your fucking cum.
I don't respect your mouth anymore.
That's bullshit.
Your mouth is fucking tainted by my dick.
That is like that is such a red flag.
Your mouth is tainted by my cock.
That's like the quickest way to make me not want to fucking go down on you again. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that again.
No.
If you want to fucking kiss me afterwards.
So I got a question for you now. This is a little twist on this whole thing. Since we know our El Prez over here has Eskimo brothers with his own daddy. When you... How often did you had to like hang out during Thanksgiving or do some things during holidays and be like, at one point you have to have this like little light bulb, like, yeah, me and my dad fucked the same chick. What did it ever cross your mind at family events or anything, or what? Like it had to. So like what? How the age? Like I want you to elaborate a little bit more on when you and your uncle or and your dad were out and he said you used to as bait almost for the.
I mean, I was like early 20s at that time, 21, 22, and I could, my dad being at Jake's before it was Jake's, back in the day, and him bringing home a chick and banging her across the hallway. And because he had a water bed and, you'd hear the waves kind of going and everything with it. But but that was a long time ago. And then when I lived with him in Nashville, this one Susan chick that hit me up and I went over there and nailed. I mean, she never told him, in regards to it. So, I mean, there'd be times we'd be hanging out and I'm thinking, maybe I should let my dad know.
So did he know that you did?
He didn't know that part of it. And there's a few other people that,
He went to his grave. You held this one till his grave.
I almost told him at the end.
You wanted to send him off. Right. Dad, you ready to die? Because here it comes.
I wasn't that vindictive in regards to it. So, but no,
That's
it's,
funny.
kind of funny shit. But even one of his girlfriends that I banged her friend at Easter time, and I was 18, 19 years and she was 25, and that because they were too drunk, my dad wanted to get laid, so he was in the room with his girlfriend. The other woman stayed the night on the couch. I gave her a pair of my sweatpants and my football jersey, and then next thing you know, she's in my bedroom. So I did not get any sleep that night at all. And her girlfriend then reamed me out like, she wasn't on the pill or anything, and you're just like blowing loads in her left and right, being a young kid that I was.
Speaking of like Eskimo siblings, my daughter last weekend found out that me and my sister are actually Eskimo sisters.
How did you find? She's listening to the show.
No, it's because the fucking Dimples was over.
Oh God,
asking about.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Silverback, of course. And like, I haven't really thought about them. Like, it's been like a year, and I'm like, then why are you fucking asking me how they're doing? Like, but anyway, she made a comment or whatever and said something about my sister or whatever, and my daughter's sitting there. She's like, wait, nah. And she's like. You guys are Eskimo sisters and real sisters? And you see Dimples being like, she didn't know. I'm like, she's my fucking daughter.
Yeah,
why would
exactly.
she have known that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she also does know that I'm relatively open with my daughter too.
Right,
so I don't blame her necessarily. But it was hilarious. I'm just like, yeah. Like, and she's just like, and then Dimples, wait, how do you know what an Eskimo sister is? She's like, well, Mom's explained what that is to me and stuff. Like, it was hilarious. So yes. So my daughter now knows that me and my sister are also Eskimo.
This is going to be a future episode of the show where we're going to bring in the Eskimo brothers and the Eskimo sisters. We talked about mapping a database
I was just
out.
gonna say we're gonna do the GDS like sex family tree, like the sex tree of who has fucked everybody.
Loops back through hat trick.
I feel like I'm like the pinnacle of that
She's
tree.
like the center.
Like, you like I'm the matriarch and you're the patriarch. Right?
Oh
like
man,
at the top.
It's like where did this crisscross happen?
Because they're gonna crisscross, but it's gonna be like
fucking
the
wild.
Two separate. Like
so you know me, I'm a graphic designer. I'm gonna make this thing beautiful. It's gonna be awesome. It's like a whole
but
tree.
we 100% talked about everybody that's been on the show and who else on the show.
I'm Eskimo brothers with El Prez.
Yeah.
So
I'm Eskimo sisters with my sister for 3 different people. Like, it's not just Silverback. It's Silverback, Yukon, and fucking Golden Tongue. And that's just the ones that I know of.
Is she getting your sloppy seconds? Is what's going on, or is she first on some of these?
No, she 100% was seconds for all of them. Which is really funny since she's the older sister.
So she's just hacked into your phone and going through the Rolodex, essentially.
Did I ever tell you about the Golden Tongue one was funny because it was a couple summers ago when he and I were hooking up again. And like we got done and we're cleaning up and he's like, did I ever tell you that I ended up hooking up with your sister? I'm like, what?
God.
I'm like, I'm like, no. He's like, in my defense, I didn't know it was your sister, but she knew. So what happened is they ran into each other at the bar, and that conniving little fucking skank knew who he was.
Shut the fuck up.
Didn't fucking tell him until after they fucked.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, that little fucking skank. And I'm like, but I'm like, if you'd have known, would it have stopped you? And he looked at me. He's like, I might have hesitated slightly, but
See,
no.
the thing
I'm
is-
like, exactly. You would have still fucked her, which I don't care. Like, and in that situation, like, I'm not mad at either one of them, but like, that's shit my fucking, you know that she and I have like a toxic relationship anyway. That's the shit that she'd fucking do. She
Yeah,
would
I
do
can
it
see
just
that.
to say that she did it, which is why she was always the fucking sloppy seconds because
Yeah,
she knew I fucked him and it's like, well, I'm going to go fuck him now,
Makes
which is
it
fine. I
easier
don't give a
for her
shit.
to know.
Right. But
I'm like, I don't give a
here's the thing
shit.
about your sis, though. When she came in to do the show, she was very thin, very little spinner. You know, she's cute. You know, I mean, there's, you can see how
I don't know.
she
She's
would be
banging like
attractive.
some 20-some-year-olds that she works with.
Yeah,
now,
so she's I'm not gonna if I was single, she threw it
Well,
at
and
me. I'd
that's-
probably throw it in her.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I gave Golden Tongue shit for. I'm like, it wouldn't have stopped you if you'd have known. He's like, I might have hesitated briefly, but you're right. I would have still done her. I'm like, which is fine. But it's more her conniving little fucking personality to know who he was and not fucking say it until after. And that's the shit that we would always fight about. Because I'm like, you little fuck it. Like, I'm not with him. I don't fucking care if you fuck him. But why do you got to be like that?
Yeah.
So even though the show, when people are going to hear it, tonight's going to be past, there's actually at BMO's, the Eskimo Brothers are playing tonight.
Eskimo Brothers are playing.
So I
Also,
was thinking I might have to get you guys some all of us some t-shirts, or we need to do a Going Deep Eskimo Brothers.
yes, I think that's a great idea.
yeah.
We're talking about getting some new gear, which we haven't done
There's
in a
got to
long
be
time.
something with like the Eskimo Brothers. Yeah, because I actually, you want to, speaking of fucking, I got to tell you this one real quick while we're
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the Eskimo ones. I had to go for work. I had to go to our insurance office, right? So I was going over our work, our organizational insurance. The lady that did it, I don't remember what his name was. The one that I fucked on episode 900.
Yeah.
He's married to her now.
Oh God.
And her first kid, I also fucked him.
Oh my God.
His dad. So I don't know if she knows who I am. Like,
That's
I know who
amazing.
she
That's
is,
awesome.
but that I had to tell you. I knew that you guys would react to that. But yeah,
Fuck yeah,
because I
dude.
remember when he started dating her, and I'm like, oh my God. I fucked her baby daddy, and then he married her. I'm like, oh, I've fucked both of them. So I'm Eskimo sisters with her twice, with both of her fucking
Oh my
both
God.
fathers of her children.
Patrick, these are
And
like
I'm just
stories you couldn't sit down and make up.
And now I'm sitting going over insurance with her, and I'm like, I know who you are, but like,
You have no idea.
I
hit on
don't
her?
think you know who I am. She's cute. She's fucking cute, dude.
You should
Bring her into the mix.
It was so funny. I'm just like, but yeah, it's the dude that I was dating when I fucked
on
my
episode 900. Episode 900. Go listen to it, everybody. Yeah.
It's his wife now.
It's fucking crazy.
I was like, dude.
So-
I just blame it. Like Midland is so small. There's only so much of a pool that you can pull from.
And sticking with the theme, I know that El Prez here for the past probably month to 2 months, even longer, has been going through this whole dad stuff. I've been dealing with I'm moving and my parents to the new house. There's a lot of emotional things that happen on here. So what I wanted to do is I've kind of selfishly led you into something that I made for you, my friend. And it is going to wrap up our show today. But throw the listener line out before we begin this.
989-314-3314.
Okay.
Again, listener line, 989-314-3314.
So this is a salute to you and your father, okay?
Dad says, son, we share everything. Hand-me-down jeans, the old truck keys, and apparently his taste in human beings. Met his new flame at a barbecue week before last. Smile like trouble, history like my past. We're Eskimo brothers at Thanksgiving. Pass the gravy, skip the shame. 2 spoons digging in the same disaster. Just call it a family trait. We toast bad choices like they're blessings. Laugh so hard the neighbors stare. We're Eskimo brothers at Thanksgiving. Guess oversharing runs in the air. When I was 16, chubby and shy, they take me to the bar. Stand right here, you're the cute one, you're the star. teenage crushes pinched my cheeks, asked my sign, bought me pie. While Dad and Uncle stole their numbers, I just rolled my eyes. We're Eskimo brothers at Thanksgiving. Pass the stuffing, pass the blame. Two branches tangled on the same old family tree. You just label it a game. We bless this mess like it's a miracle. Raise our glasses in the glare. We're Eskimo brothers at Thanksgiving. Awkward hugs and matching flares. Therapist says, "How's your father?" I say, "Which way do you mean?" "Oh yeah." Carpools, ball games, borrowed dates. Life stays weird and oddly sweet. 'Cause he's my old man, I'm his bad influence. Or maybe it's the flip. Either way we clink our coffee cups and laugh at every twisted bit. We're Eskimo brothers at Thanksgiving. Turkey cold, the story's hot. Two fools bragging about the same bad judgment, like it's some kind of badge we got. We pass the rolls, we pass the rumors. Family circus, pull up a chair. We're Eskimo brothers at Thanksgiving. Guess uncomfortable is how we share.
There you go, bud. Figured that was funny. It was worth making a song for you at the end of that. You know, I mean, so all right. Final words for us here today, by my friends. Hat-trick, you never have final words.
I know. Call the listener line.
What do you remember about the show today?
Eskimo brothers.
I remember us bagging old fucking ladies at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That seems so long ago.
Fucking Trump's Cheeto face and Eskimo brothers. All right, final words for you, bud.
Hey, baseball's back, baby.
Fuck yeah, it is. All right, we're going to wrap it up here, so stick with us for the next episode. We'll see you guys soon. Chill to the next one.
And plastic grin, cheese puff fingers, TV skin, shakes your hand and checks the pulse. War on tap like alcohol, orange suit, brown stained laughs while the sky's in flames, buying bombs like bargain bins, swears he's fine as he caged right in. Orange suit, brown stain, world's on fire, blames the rain, spends it all, then calls it change, sits on the throne in his own damn shame. Hey! Hey! Teleprompter, vacant eyes, can't track names but he tracks the bribes, mumbles peace with a trigger thumb, wipes his mouth while the rich play dumb. Unshoot, brown stain laughs while the sky's in flames, buying bombs like bargain bins, swears he's fine as he caves right in. Orange shoot, brown stain, world's on fire, he blames the rain, spends it all, then calls it change, sits on the throne